Cars set on fire, blockades staged, locals and tourists asked to shelter in place. What you are looking at is the violent aftermath of the killing of Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, also known as El Mencho, the leader of the powerful Jalisco New Generation Cartel. Good evening and thank you for joining us. The unrest continues across Mexico, smoke filling the air, cars and buildings turned to ruin, highways blocked in more than half a dozen states. As Mexico's most wanted drug leader killed in a military operation has led to fierce clashes erupting across the entire country. Oseguera, who is a former police officer, led one of the most powerful and ruthless criminal organizations in Mexico, according to the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency. Oseguera was wanted by U.S. authorities, who offered millions for information about where he was located. Authorities have yet to release any more details about the operation leading to his death. But for more on what this all means, not just for Mexico, but also the United States, let's bring in national security expert Ron B. Ron, for those who might not be familiar with this cartel leader people know as El Mencho, help us understand why this is such a big deal.
Well, he was the founder of the New Generation Cartel, which is one of the largest cartels in Mexico, alongside the Sinaloa Cartel. And these two cartels provide most of the cocaine and fentanyl and crystal meth that comes across the border to the United States. And it's very important because this is really an extension of Operation Southern Sphere that abducted Nicolas Maduro from Venezuela, who was trafficking drugs to the United States as well.
So let's talk about that a little bit more. We know this was a Mexican military operation, but what is the exact role the U.S. played in it?
Well, from the Mexican reports that I've read, that we provided information, otherwise intel, on the operation, probably located where El Mencho was hanging out, as well as have been tracking his movements probably for the last couple of months so that we could know where he's going to be and inform the Mexicans that this is going to happen.
And since this attack, we have seen violence and riots erupting in the streets of Mexico. What does that indicate to you?
Well, it's sort of a revenge thing that happens whenever a cartel member is killed, that other members of the cartel shoot up things, set fire to convenience stores, gas stations, and the like, and buses and cars. And that we've seen in Puerto Vallarta, we've seen in Guadalajara, and this is, of course, the area where these cartels operate.
How would you describe what this means for Mexico and the U.S.?
Well, I think it's a very positive development for Mexican-American relations because Mexico has demonstrated that it can go after and acquire a cartel leader.
Does this mend that relationship that in some ways has seemed a bit...
Oh, I think it does.
Okay.
I think it does. It shows, it helps mend it. I don't know if I would say it's totally mended because the president has offered to send troops to Mexico, to the president, to help deal with the cartels. She has respectfully declined that, and today is an indicator that she's going to use her own military to help get rid of the cartel problem.
Ron B., thank you as always.